Hi everyone, this is Kay and the Collective Soul Tarot. Welcome to the channel. We're going to do another edition of What Would They Like to Say to Me? That's your person of interest, okay? What would they like to say to me today? This is a snippet of time. It's only like at this particular point in time and energy what they would want to say to you. From the last time that we did the same reading back on Monday, right? I was been doing it every Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. I think though, just to give it more time, for the energies to change, because we change, minute by minute, but day by day. It depends on what our mood is and how we would want to communicate, or what we would want to communicate to somebody or would not want to communicate to somebody. So if you're getting communication today that doesn't really sound like the person is really into you, or they seem angry, or they're just kind of like, this isn't going to work, pessimistic or whatever, know that it could just be that they're having a bad day. They started off with a bad day, and they're, you know how you are, right? So Friday might be better, but however, I'm going to not do this on Friday. I'm just going to do it on Wednesdays from now on, once a week, okay? So that gives it more time for the energies to change within the person and their whole outlook on life, their perspective on how they're thinking about your relationship together or not together. It just gives more time, that's all. Instead of doing it 3 times a week, I'm just going to do it one time, Wednesday. All right, if you think that that's appropriate, you think that's a good idea, please let me know. You can give me a thumbs up, or tell me if you think it should be the other way around, like I had been doing it, or just twice a week, something like that. Okay, so let's get started. Remember, take a screenshot, and you've got your 5 signs. You got your sun sign, moon, Venus, rising, and even your north node, which is your purpose, life purpose, right? Is your life purpose involved being in a relationship, a true soulmate relationship, or is it really just about you doing whatever it is you're doing in your life? Okay, so like I said, take a screenshot, because you'll have more than just these 2 messages if this was your sun sign, Capricorn. But we're starting off with Capricorn, and I should get my light going here. Don't you guys think? Might be a bit better. Okay, forgot that. All right, it's timeless reading, and today is April the 17th, 2024, Wednesday. I'm going to use this divinely guided message of love deck only, and let's hit the ground running. Archangel Michael, Holy Spirit are here, enveloping me in their beautiful angelic wings of love, light, protection, and guidance to help us through this reading. All right, let's get going. What would Archangel Michael, Capricorn's person of interest, like to say to them today if they could, and if they would? Now, this is energetically. It would be nice if they were with you and telling you this, but for whatever the reason is, they aren't able to do that, or do not want to do that just yet, but they are definitely thinking and feeling it, which is energetically coming out to you and through these messages at all times coming to you. It's just it's a matter of not whether you can pick up on that, what they're like saying to you telepathically, or just energetically how you feel about them, or how they might feel towards you. Neglected, I failed to give you what you needed. Gossip, I'm afraid of what other people will think. Okay, so here's an example of somebody who's afraid, who's got some hang-ups, some fears about being with you. Possibly, maybe there's a huge age difference between the 2 of you. You might be the older woman, and they're like 5, 10, 15 years younger than you. Or, they're much older, you're a much older man, and this is a young, early 20s, whatever, younger woman. But they they might have family and friends that have their opinions about what they think is going on in your relationship, whether or not they think it's healthy and whatnot. So they'd be whispering in their ear, and they're right now they're taking it to be something valuable to them, something worthwhile listening to. I'm afraid of what other people will think, right? The gossip. They just don't know if they can handle that. But it will change. It can change. If there's true love between the two of you, it can change. Trust me, I know. It can change. They will eventually feel the void of not having you in that kind of position in your life, in their life. And they'll start missing you to the point where they just can't take it anymore. Yep. And they're going to reach out to you, and they're going to say, I don't care what anyone thinks. I just want to be with you. Something like that, right? They feel like because of their hang-ups, they've failed to give you what it is that you were wanting from the relationship. And again, it could be like it might be a cultural difference. It might be like the age difference, but it could be that the two of you live a long, long distance away. It could be many reasons. Maybe you're educated and they aren't. It's just anything. It could be anything. So it can change around even as soon as next week, Wednesday, Capricorn. So come back and check in with your person again. All right, Sagittarius. What do we have for Sagittarius? Person of interest, Archangel Michael. What would they like to say to Sagittarius today? All right. Self-love. I am still trying to heal. Okay, you've got somebody in your life, Sagittarius, who needed to heal, who needed to learn how to love themselves so that they could connect with their heart space center and be more fair-minded, generous, kinder, compassionate, sincere, authentic, and so forth and so on. We've got 2 secrets. I haven't told you everything, so they have a secret. And confusion. I feel unclear about where we stand. Well, if you're not talking to each other, for one thing, that would make sense. So they're feeling like they don't know how things would go if they were to reconnect with you. Given that they had secrets, and you know about that, and they still have secrets, right? And the fact that they're still needing to heal. So maybe they're just not quite ready, but maybe by next week they will be. You just don't know. Come back. All right, Sagittarius. Let's check out Scorpio. What would Scorpio's person like to say to them? That one jumped out. Okay. Hope. I haven't given up on us yet. Yay, Scorpio. If that's what you're looking for, that's great. Sabotage. I mess up the good things in my life sometimes. Well, but they have hope. They know they mess things up, and that they're acknowledging that this is a good connection. That they're grateful they have it. That they couldn't imagine not having it, and hoping that they haven't messed up so much so that you wouldn't want to get back on track with them. But as far as they're concerned, they haven't given up on you. They may need to convince you, right? So that's great, Scorpio. Check back next week for the message from your person. Leo. Archangel Michael, what do we have for Leo's? From Leo's person of interest, what would they like to say to them today? Commitment. I want you to be a part of my future. Oh, I haven't seen that one. That's a nice one. Yeah. Dishonesty. By lying, I ripped us apart. Okay, so you guys are apart. You're separated, and things have not come back yet. But they want to make sure that that if you were to accept them back in your life in that way, Maybe you have already. You're just very, very freshly, recently back together. They are going to be committing to you to the point where they don't plan to leave your side, till death do us part kind of thing. They don't want to ever lie to you again, be dishonest, and push you away. Okay, that's great news, Leo. Libra. Archangel Michael, what do we have for messages for Libra's Libra's person, please? Sabotage. I mess up the good things in my life sometimes. So they see you as a good thing. They see you as a good thing to be connected to. Chemistry. I've never felt a passion this intense. So, wow. So you might be separated, or you're just kind of on the, looks like you're kind of on the outs, going on the outs, or it's just kind of like if we're married, things aren't going so well. And the both of you are kind of thinking, well, maybe we should separate and get divorced. Maybe it's going that way with one person. The other person, this one here, your person of interest, Libra, is saying they've screwed up. They've really, really screwed up, but they know that what they've got with you is a good thing, and that they are wildly attracted to you. Wildly, okay? So check back next week, okay, Libra? Virgo. What do we have for Virgo, Archangel Michael? What would they like to say to Virgo today? There we go. Soul tie. I always feel connected to you. I'm not sure if I've seen that one before either. So new ones are coming out. Reunion. We will always come back to each other. And not too sure about seeing that one either. But Virgo, it looks fantastic. If that's what you're looking for, hoping for, this is what they'd like to say to you that they haven't said to you yet. They always feel connected to you. That's not kind of thing that you just kind of talk about unless it's a really deep conversation that you're just having with just the two of you. And the reunion, we will always come back to each other. So they know that. They know that. They just don't tell you these things. Maybe you're with them, but you know this about them now, what they're thinking and feeling about your connection. If you're not together, it's the same thing. Yet, like separate it right now. Cancer. What can we know about Cancer, Archangel Michael? More? Yeah. Getting to the point where I know when to stop shuffling. Just put it that way. And that's pretty cool. Chemistry. I have never felt a passion this intense. Wow. So Cancer, maybe you've got Virgo in your chart, or vice versa. If you're sun sign Virgo, you've got Cancer in your chart. If you're a sun sign Cancer, you have Virgo in your chart. Maybe your Virgo is your moon, or you're ascending, whatever. Because these message came out for both of you. Third party. There were other things that got in the way of us being together. Okay. So you would want to, like, if you took a snapshot of that, you'd want to take a snapshot of this and see how what you didn't hear in this one, if Virgo's in your chart, what you didn't hear from those two messages, you can add the third party issue. There were other things that got in the way of you being together, but they're wildly attracted to you. So that's just, if you've got that in your chart, both signs, Cancer and Virgo. Okay, just if you have that. Gemini. Archangel Michael. What can we know from Gemini's person of interest? Please, Archangel Michael. Okay. Regret. I wish this never happened. The breakup, whatever they did. Time, I'm afraid it's too late to take action. Yeah, regret and remorse, kind of a 5 of Cup-ish thing. That whatever they said or did or didn't say or do, they wish they hadn't, right? Or they wish he had when they needed to have said it or done it. But they're feeling pessimistic, you know, that they're afraid it's too late to take action. It may not be. May not be. Check in, Gemini, next week, because that energy can completely swap 180 degrees. Taurus. Taurus. What do we know of Taurus's person, Archangel Michael? What would they like to say to them today? Unfinished business. We still have things to resolve and discuss. Wow, fantastic. So it sounds like that's what they want to do. Reveal. I want to tell you the truth. Oh yeah, definitely. They got things they want to tell you. Maybe you had a misunderstanding between the two of you. Perhaps you had gone your separate ways because of a misunderstanding. Maybe there were other things as well, but they're recognizing and acknowledging that there's something more to this connection than maybe the way they ever looked at it before. And they're seeing that there's unfinished business that the two of you need to resolve and discuss things, and he or she might have some truths to tell you yet to reveal, that perhaps they've been holding back from doing that for whatever the reasons are, but it sounds like they want to do this. So check back next Wednesday, Taurus, to see if they give you any clues as to when they're going to come forward and discuss that unfinished business and to reveal those truths. So Aries, Archangel Michael, what does Aries person want to say to them today? Forgiveness. I'm struggling to get over the past. So they're remembering what happened in the past, Aries, when you first met, or when you were back together again for the who knows umpteenth time. Yeah. Reciprocity. I want to have equal give and take. So either Aries, you've done something, said or done something, or didn't say or do something, or they have. So take it as it resonates here, because either way, it doesn't say that this is the one that had caused the breakup. It says that they're just struggling to get over the past. So the past could have been something you did or something they did. In reciprocity, they want that equal give and take. Maybe they've been giving. They feel like it, and that they haven't been getting from you, or vice versa. So you take that, how it resonates for you. But that's what they wanted to share with you today. Come back Wednesday. Pisces. Archangel Michael, what does Pisces person want to say to them today? New chapter. I'm trying to move on. Oh, move on from the connection. Or they're trying to move on from an old connection, or one that, they're just getting out of, is what I'm trying to say. Chemistry. I have never felt the passion this intense. So yeah, they are like, okay, it can go both ways, really, Pisces. So the two of you might have broke up. Maybe you instigated it, Pisces. And they're trying to move on because they're like crazy wild over you, right? Crazy wild over you. And it's been very painful for them to have to end this chapter with you, this cycle, to begin a new one without you in it. Could be that they're, like I said, they're ending a chapter with somebody else and they're trying to move on from it, but it's been really heart-wrenching and painful for them. Maybe because of the way the other person's dealing with it or not dealing with it. And but they want you to know that they're trying to separate themselves completely from that, because they just want to be with you because they're crazy wild over you. So whatever way it works for you, Pisces. And last but not least, Aquarius. Check back next week, Pisces. Okay. Aquarius, what does Aquarius, this person of interest, like to say to them today? What's their secrets that they want to reveal energetically? Holding back. I should have expressed myself better. So they're holding back. because there's been a misunderstanding. Mend, I want to fix our connection. So there's been a misunderstanding, definitely so, Aquarius. There's been a misunderstanding. They said something that made you think, well, they don't want to have anything to do with me. They don't want to be in this connection. They might have said that they may not have said they love you. They might have said that they don't think they love you. Or they might have said, I don't deeply love you, but they love you, but maybe not deeply love you yet. Okay? But whatever it was, they didn't express themselves very well. Who knows? It could be a plethora of things that they might have said that they didn't do it very well as far as they're concerned now. They're considering that, right? They're acknowledging that they could have expressed themselves better. Because they do want to come back to you. I mean, that's the bottom line. They want to fix the connection between the two of you if you're up for it. Fantastic. So you can come back next Wednesday if you'd like to see if there's more information from your person of interest. Otherwise, we got to go. Take care of yourself. Check in next Wednesday. Bye for now.